Hey guys, Liquid here, and welcome to the next set of. Hey guys, Liquid here, and welcome to the next episode of Let's Answer Some Questions. As always, post questions below, and I'll answer them next week. But before we get started, I just want to go over a couple things. Um, and I'm actually probably just gonna skip ahead real quick to someone asked, I believe. Okay. Aquado Pause 0171 asks, I know that you mentioned you live on the East Coast. Are you being affected by Hurricane Irene at all? And you may have noticed that the entire week, last week or whatever, I have been inactive. Not even Q&A video or whatever. Um, yeah. Irene hit Saturday. And we lost power for basically all from Saturday afternoon to yesterday night, whatever. So that's whatever a week. Um, and I'm safe. I'm good, and all. Um, um, look, but sadly, a lot of like places around me aren't really. So it'll probably take a while to completely get back to normal. Um, it was a pretty hellish week. You know, I could go on and I could like tell I could talk about it for a very very long time, but that's not really what you guys are here for. Um, but yeah, I was affected by it, and I am not affected by it anymore. Um, so yeah, thumbs up. And to anyone else who has been affected by it, I wish you the best of luck and everything. And I also I just wanted to go over. I just wanted to like, cause I usually don't do this. Like, I'm generally very laid back when it comes to like rules and stuff on my channel. But I just like wanted to like introduce somewhat of a guideline to the Q&A videos. And I basically just want to like kind of like say that because it's just gotten pretty annoying really. Um, I'm only gonna do it's gonna be kind of a small little guideline, but if other things seem to get more annoying or whatever, I might widen it or whatever. But I basically after starting this week or whatever, I'm just gonna basically or starting next week, I guess, because makes sense. Um, Starting next week, I just won't answer questions that basically just are Let's Play requests. Because like I know like before I would always be like really like urging people to give me requests or whatever, but the thing is most people like I know very well the games that I'm going to Let's Play. So like the only game that I've Let's Played that was completely based off of a request, and I never would have done if it wouldn't for being requested or whatever, is Pandemonium. And that was very early on when I had like no ideas, and I got tons of ideas now. So it's really just pointless to do requests or whatever. And most of the time, there's requests for games that I've gotten over and over and over and over and over again. So and like my answer to them is usually always maybe. So it's just pointless, really. It's just you just be wasting your time. So and wasting kind of my time as well. Like if I every Q&A video I get like 20 questions or whatever, and like 5 of them are just Let's Play requests, it takes up a good chunk of time, and you do them in bulk or whatever. But moving on, let's get started. JMoney89 Boy asks, what do you think about Sonic Generations, and also what is your favorite Spider-Man game? I don't really know anything about Sonic Generations at all, so I don't really have an opinion or whatever. And I guess, um, I don't know, either one of, or either the first game for the PS1 or Spider-Man 2 movie-based game. Um, Ghosterhead193 asks, "What's your favorite TV show?" I don't really like that are currently being like broadcasted and airing and stuff. I guess I don't really watch that much. Like, there's nothing that I sit down like weekly or whatever, like to watch or whatever. Um, 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 um. I try to catch Attack of the Show whenever I can. Um, Family Guy. Mm, Stuff like that. I'm not really a big TV dude. Master Me2 Alpha asks, "Do you have Epic Mickey? If so, what do you think of it, and would you consider LPing it after you get your capture card?" Um, I do not have Epic Mickey, so I don't really have any thoughts. Mr. Ximnes121 asks, "What are your thoughts on the UK riots?" Um, me being this American dude, I don't really have many thoughts on them. Um, so I can't really put anything out there, I guess. I hope everyone's okay that was involved in them and such, but yeah. I love games full on 123 asks, "How old are you?" Um, 19. Just go to my channel. Um, and then they ask, "Sub to me, I'll be doing an LP." Okay, this is another thing, right? This is another thing, like just like people that like any question that has like to do with just like check out my channel or whatever. It's just that's also something that I'll probably just like skip over. Like, I know a lot of Let's Players or whatever have these like very strict guidelines where like if you mess anything up, they'll like ban you or whatever. And I don't believe, to my recollection, I have not banned a single person from my channel yet. So and I don't really want to. So like next week, if I'm reading the Q&A video or whatever, and I see something like blah blah blah, do this LP blah blah blah. Like the next question is Desmond931 asks, "Can you LP LBP?" Next week I just won't pay any attention to it at all. Um, but possibly in the future, I guess. Could have some co-commentary or whatever, like yes, like co-op LPs or whatever with Little Planet. Um, Danger Zone 125 asks, "What's up with the Toast tribute video you have? Were you just bored or what? Explain." That was back like years ago. Um, the Let's Player, you may have heard of him, Necroscope 86. This was back when I used to like go to his streams and stuff a lot, and we would talk to him occasionally on Skype, and he only gave his MSN out to very few people or whatever, and so I knew he really liked Toast. So to win him over, I just made a video tributing Toast. So, and it got me his MSN. So, thumbs up. Chaper2 asks, "Battlefield 3 or Modern Warfare 3?" Um, I don't really know. I think the games, like, they're they have like the same like setting or whatever, but I think the games themselves are very very different. Like to actually be compared, really. Like, I don't know. There's like I've never really been a big Battlefield guy, so I wouldn't really have much to say, but I don't know. I'll probably like, try to check them both out and go from there. Stoned Princess asks, would you LP the rest of the Resident Evil games? P.S. Hope you finish Resident Evil Code Veronica. Yes, I do plan to do many Resident Evil games. Like after Code Veronica, I'll probably do like 4 and 5. Then I'll probably go back at some point and maybe do like Survivor, Zero, some of that. Do want to give Resident Evil Gaiden a try? I think it's called. I'll give that a try at some point. But at this rate, I think it's gonna be a while before I finish Code Veronica, cause yeah, I'm not that good at it. So Shamil Chichi asks, can you think of doing a Mortal Kombat 9 LP? Cause I'm stuck on the last part of the game and I need your help. I've done spamming, doesn't work, and you're the best Let's Player I know. So are you up to the challenge? I don't have Mortal Kombat 9 nor capture cards, so that's kind of out of the question or whatever. But I would completely suggest to you that you like look up a walkthrough or someone else's LP that's actually done the game, because they can probably help you a lot more than I can. Because I'm not really a big Mortal Kombat guy. Only Mortal Kombat I really played was I think 4. It was for the PS1. So good luck. That's also like, I think that's like the type of thing that if like, next week is this type of thing that I would just skip over. So I just really want like more content in the Q&A videos. I just don't want them to become like complete like request orgy. E.G. Pay 23100 asks, what does your face look like? And then later on he asks, will you show us your face? I do have in a very early Q&A video I show my face. It's Q&A number 7. I'll just give it out there right now. I've got long, curly, flowing hair, and my face is actually quite girly. I've been told that I kind of have like Taylor Swift hair. I've been told, and it's curliness, but it's like it's brown, and I've been told I look like Emma Watson, like my face kinda. I mean I kind of see it though, to be honest. Like I do have like the same facial stuff. So that's always good. So yeah. Stickman Elite asks, will you do an LP of Mirror's Edge? Maybe at some point. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, every question that's like this is just gonna be the answer. Maybe at some point. You're just wasting your time, folks. I'll probably like start putting that in the description or whatever, like PS blah blah. Don't do request LPs because the answer is most likely just maybe or whatever. But I have thought of doing Mirror's Edges at some point, so it's a good possibility. Pi something 993 asks, will you do RE remake? I do that is another RE game that I do plan to do eventually. So thumbs up. Game Master 02 or Game Master 012100 asks, how long do you plan to do videos for YouTube? Until I get bored of it, I guess. I don't really have like a quote unquote like sell by date or whatever that I'm just gonna like stop like when I when it's 2013 I'll stop or whatever. Like, when I run out of ideas and I just don't really want to do it anymore, that's when I'll stop most likely. And also asks, how do you cut your videos and get fraps? I use if you're cut videos, if you're talking about editing, I use Sony Vegas. Um, and how do you get Fraps? Fraps is a program that you actually need to buy, and but it's also there is a free trial or whatever. So thumbs up for that if you want to use that. Aquato Paz 0171 asks, oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. They just asked that was them asking about the hurricane or whatever. Um, if people are interested, I might like make a video going further into detail or whatever. Like I really would have liked to I really would have liked to if I had a camera like an actual video camera. I wouldn't mind like just doing like daily little like or like some like documentary or whatever, just walking around the neighborhood, walking around town or whatever, like just looking at some of the sites that were seeable or whatever, because there was some crazy stuff that went down. Um, there was one death in my county. That's really sucks. Like, and like, I live in Virginia, so we have like a lot of really old big trees or whatever, and just like going out and looking at them. Like, I don't think like another hurricane. I think that would be it really. Like, yeah, like another one. That'll probably be it for us. Like, even like there's like the roof is starting to like, you know, show like signs of you know deterioration or whatever. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a crazy like I said week. Like the storm only lasted less than like 24 hours over here, but Jesus Christ, is it gonna like leave its mark? Um, what really kind of annoyed us or whatever though is like there's two ways into our neighborhood, right? And one of them, a massive tree fell in the road and it was blocked off, right? And it just did catastrophic damage to like power lines and stuff, and like one house or whatever even got like its roof like scraped up like really bad, like its roof kind of started falling or whatever, and there it like landed on a car or some of that, and so like the people that live like right at the entrance, one of the entrances to like the neighborhood or whatever, that they got hit really bad. Like luckily they don't think they were hurt or whatever, but um the power people or whatever, they didn't get around to moving the trees that were like on the road until Friday, right? That's almost a week, right? That's just it really angered us. Really, that was kind of crazy. Um, we know some family friends or whatever. We have some people that live in a trailer park or whatever, and their neighbor um tree landed on their trailer and completely totaled it or whatever. They're okay though, but luckily they have like insurance or whatever, because like it's the type of thing like you live in a trailer park, you would want to have insurance because trailers aren't the sturdiest of things. But Jesus Christ, like we're lucky, we're lucky. Like just like east of me, like in Virginia Beach or whatever, like it was Katrina basically. Like houses were getting roofs ripped off, and oh, it was crazy. It was really crazy. It's gonna take things are for the most part back to normal, but people are gonna be like going to the dump, like still for like weeks or whatever. The dump's actually taking stuff for free for about a couple weeks. Um, most of the time, most of the week or whatever, I was just doing yard work, getting stuff out of the yard, um, and stuff like that. Helping some neighbors out. Um, went down to the dump a couple times, and just like there's just an army of cars and trucks out there, like with just trunks like full of brush and all that stuff. Um, and actually being able to like use like refrigerated food like today is actually unreal, because like like milk and everything spoils like so fast. Um, but luckily we had a neighbor that had a generator. They let us like use their fridge or whatever to put some milk and whatever in, keep some stuff like that. But that's pretty crazy. Like he had like fast food all week. It really sucks. It really really sucks. I'm trying to think if there's any other stuff like that I can really say about it. Not really anything. I guess that's not really much more to say. Other than just like it was a hectic week. It was really hectic. Like, and then we had there was some other like stuff that I won't get into that um like people had to like do stuff and that made the week even more busy. But we made it. So thumbs up. Dorian SV Games asks, will you do an LP of Limbo? I recently played through Limbo and I quite liked it, so who knows, maybe. Hugh Avo asks, will you do a Let's Play of Spider-Man? Will you do a Let's Play of Spider-Man 2 Inner Electro What If Mode? Eventually, yes. And that's all the questions for this week. So hope you enjoyed, and yeah, post questions below. I'll answer them next week. And till next time, Liquid out.